300 people sleep behind you while your jet crosses the Pacific in the dark. In the windshield, you see your own reflection, and remember being 16 pressed against terminal glass watching this same kind of airplane taxi by. Right now, you are 20, sweating in a rented Cessna, a small plane that you still owe 80 grand for. The climb starts with you as a student pilot, buying hours in a little trainer. It ends in the left seat after years of debt, restarts, and nights away. Level 1, the student pilot. The stall horn screams, the nose drops, and your instructor says, hold it, now recover." The Cessna 172 smells like hot plastic and avgas, airplane fuel. You sump the fuel, check it for water, run your hand under the flaps, taxi with stiff feet on the pedals, and feel the airplane lift at 55 knots airplane speed like something impossible just agreed to happen. It feels like magic the first time. Then you look at the invoice. One lesson runs $180 to $220 wet, with fuel included, and most people need 50 to 70 hours just to get the private license. You cannot earn $1 with it yet. Flying starts with a bill. Level 2, the ratings grinder. Your desk is covered in approach plates, landing charts, exam printouts, and a logbook whose total never climbs fast enough. Flying gets more by the book now. You wear a hood that blocks the outside world and fly instrument approaches, guided ways down to land by gauges alone. You chase night hours, cross-country hours, multi-engine time, then sit through another oral exam, a spoken test, where 1 week answer can burn months. The airline gate is 1,500 hours for most pilots, and talent does not move that number. Time does, and money does. The dream gets expensive and weirdly full of rules. So the cheapest way up is teaching from the other seat. Level 3, the flight instructor. More right rudder, eyes down the runway, hold it off. You say that 6 times before lunch. You sit in the right seat from sunrise to sunset, talk nervous students through stalls and bad landings, sign logbooks, then debrief, talk through what happened in a room that smells like sweat and burnt coffee. In a busy month, you fly 70 to 100 hours, which sounds incredible until you see the paycheck. A new instructor often makes $45,000 to $65,000 a year, while the school keeps most of the hourly rate. You are finally a professional pilot. You still live like one in training. Then the uniform arrives. Level 4, the regional first officer. You roll a flight bag through the terminal, and strangers step aside like you made it. You are in a real airline cockpit now, a small jet or turboprop, a prop plane with turbine engines, calling for engine start and reading checklists with your name on the schedule. The stripes are real, and the van pickup at 4:12 in the morning is real too. Reserve means on call, and your phone can ring before dawn. Your base, the airport you work from, may be nowhere near home. 12 to 18 nights a month disappear into hotel rooms, van rides, and a crash pad bunk, a shared pilot room with 4 other pilots.
First-year pay can hit $90,000 to $115,000, but the schedule still owns you. This is where the dream hits the wall. The next seat finally gives you command and a new kind of fear. Level 5, the regional captain. Weather is building ahead, the fuel number is tight enough to matter, and the final call lands on you. You're in the left seat now. The first officer can run radios and read the checklist, but your signature releases the airplane. You decide whether to divert, change to another airport, whether to wait, and whether to tell the company no when everyone wants yes. There are 50 to 80 people behind your cockpit door, and for the first time, command is not a future idea. It is your problem tonight. The pay rises, often into the $90,000 to $115,000 range. The weight rises faster. And the smartest career move is to leave this seat and start over. Level 6, the major airline new hire. Your new seniority number, your place on the list, sits thousands deep on a list that now controls your life more than skill ever will. You get the call pilots chase for years, a legacy airline, an old major airline, bigger brand, bigger metal, bigger planes, real long-term money. But day one resets you to the bottom. Holidays go first, good trips go first, and better bases go first. You may even take a temporary downgrade in schedule or command just to start this clock, because 1 year earlier on the list can change the rest of your career. The paycheck finally looks strong, 120 to 250,000 in some seats, but your freedom gets smaller again. Stay long enough, and the good life shows up in the bid packet, the sheet of open jobs, before it shows up at home. Level 7, the wide-body captain. The cabin is dark, the ocean below is black, and the cockpit glows like a quiet office. You sit in the left seat of a 777 or 787 on a 14-hour crossing with 300 people asleep behind you. You manage oceanic clearances, permission for your ocean route, fuel margins, alternate weather, backup airport weather, crew rest, and fatigue rules, while the horizon barely changes for hours. After 12 to 20 years, the pay is finally real, 280 to 400,000 or more. The seat is finally yours, and the airplane is finally the one the kid at the glass dreamed about. But the wonder went quiet a long time ago. Flying became check rides, flight tests, debt, crash pads, reserve calls, seniority resets, and work done very calmly in the dark. You got the airplane, the money is there, the command is yours. The kid at the terminal glass would think you won, but right now, your coffee is cold in the cup holder. Your body thinks it is 3 in the morning, and the ocean outside is just black glass under a row of instrument lights. You made it to the seat you wanted. You left a lot of your life on the climb to get there. If that kid taps the glass and asks if it was worth it, you still don't have a clean answer.